It got me stone cold.
Guys, and welcome everyone back to another YouTube video now, guys. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is running over hidden features on BMW 1 Series. Now, if you guys are subscribers, you will know that this is my 2016 F21 BMW 1 Series that I've currently been doing loads of mods and stuff on. So today's not a mods video, but that is coming very soon. Honestly, like my next 2 videos, I've got like a load of mods planned and they're going to be super cool. We're hooking up with some really cool companies and like getting loads of cool products, so that's something to look forward to. But anyway, I have a special guest today. We got Mia on the video. She hasn't been on video. You haven't been on video for ages.
It's been months.
I know, literally has been. But yeah, she's going to be manning the camera in a minute. So she's going to be the camera woman in a minute to kind of film a third-person view kind of perspective of this video. So yeah, we're going to be trying something different. She's going to be filming me walking around my car. Just why not? And let me know kind of what you think of this kind of video style. So Mia will be filming, but yeah, let me know. But guys, quickly before we jump into the video, if you are new around here, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe and comment, because I actually love to hear your comments. The amount of feedback and comments I get on videos now is unreal, and I cannot thank you enough. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into some of these hidden features. So guys, the first hidden feature is actually, well, it's 2 hidden features combined into one technically, but I don't know if you guys have ever checked, but underneath your like glove compartment there's actually a 9-volt like power adapter. So you've got one in the dash obviously over there, but there's another one underneath there, and to be honest, I didn't actually know about that until I cleaned my car once and found it underneath. But yeah, pretty cool if you want an extra few charging sockets. But yeah, there's also another one. So if I open my boot, there's actually another one hidden inside the boot. Now I do apologise about the awful lighting because it is going to be absolutely shocking, but there's actually one hidden underneath there. I never really noticed that until the other day, but yeah. So yeah, there's one underneath there as well. So guys, jumping in the actual car, this is a hidden feature that I honestly didn't know until I bought the car. But if you look over here at these buttons across the top, they're actually kind of touch sensitive. So essentially what you can do is assign these all different kind of jobs. For example, if you had an electric gate with a mobile number, you can assign number 8 to, when you click it, it will instantly call your gates and you don't have to do anything else. Pretty cool. But also you can assign something like this. So for example, you've got this radio station here, Smooth Cornwall. If we hold down number 8, hold it down, there we go, it's now programmed onto number 8. And then if we scroll up, for example, and then we got Hits Radio UK, do number 7, hold that down, and there we go. So for example, if I now click number 8 and click on it, it will then go to the radio, but at the minute we're not in a very good place, so it's actually taking a while to load the radio. But yeah, there we go, it's loading the radio. And also what you can do is you can actually rest your finger over the top. If you look at the screen there, look. So for example, if I hold my finger over number 8, it will tell me what it is. If I go across to number 7, it will tell me what it is, and obviously number 6 and number 5 is unassigned. And number 1, 2, 3 and 4, I actually have mobile numbers on it, but obviously I can't show you that because obviously it will reveal the numbers. But yeah, that's what I have. So I have Mia, my girlfriend, on number 1, so that literally as soon as I click it, it'll call straight away. It's so convenient, I actually love it. Number 2 is like my dad, and number 3 is my mum. You get the idea, but honestly, that is a cool feature, and highly recommend you go check yours and see if it has it. But all you have to do is any feature within the iDrive system that you want to use. So it can be maps, you can enter your home location on the maps, you could enter the sport styles, for example, anything. Once you're on that setting within the iDrive, hold down a button to assign it to it, and then it will say it's saved, and then wherever you are on the iDrive, if you click that button, it will go straight to it. So the next feature is a driving aid as such. It's meant to obviously help you park a little bit easier. Now, this one is going to be a little bit hard to film, but if you look over here, look, can you see that there's the there's a slider there, and then there's also a button there. Now that button puts the mirrors in and out, and then this button over here allows you to control each one with that. However, there's actually a hidden feature within all of this. So currently I have this little switch here facing towards me, so the left hand side, and that means when I put it in reverse, nothing happens. However, if we switch it across to the right hand side, if you guys watch that mirror over there and I put it in reverse, it will actually dip the mirror down, allowing you to see the curb on that side when you're reversing if you're parking against that side. Now what I thought was a little bit weird, but then I had my mate explain and it did make sense. But that side doesn't do it. But he was like, well, you could just open the door and have a look. So that makes sense. So yeah, so just once again, if I put it in reverse, it will go down, right? But then if I keep it in reverse and now move the switch back, it will then lift it back up. And then, for example, if I go back into neutral there, look, and put it back into reverse without the switch, there you go, it's in reverse, but it's not moving. So yeah, whenever this is facing towards the right, it will dip the left mirror so you can park better. Pretty cool, but I never use it, ever. So the next one is to do with the keys. Now actually, there's two features. So this is, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to know this, but if your BMW fob battery actually dies, obviously this has got battery in it and it's all like, there's no physical key. However, there is. So if you go ahead and click the button on the back of the key, right, it actually slides out a hidden key, which you can then use in the door as a normal key, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you ever have a dead fob, then you can simply take out the key and then use it inside there. I can imagine there's a few people out there that wouldn't know that. So the next one is also to do with the fob. Now I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but if you don't, this is honestly going to make your day. So if you unlock the, if you hold the unlock button, it does the mirrors, and if you keep holding it, it will do the windows, and if you keep holding it again, it will also do the sunroof. Obviously if you have one. And also, I must mention, if you have a 5-door, it will do the rears as well, which is pretty cool. And also, if you hold the lock button, it will then do the mirrors, do the windows, and do the sunroof. Like that, which I think is pretty cool, especially if you're inside your house and it's a boiling day and you want to get the air going. Then obviously you can just unlock the windows and let it air out for a few minutes before you get in the car, which is pretty cool. So swiftly moving on, the next one is actually to do with the key as well. Now I completely forgot about this one, but this one is also, honestly, this one is quite funny because the amount of times I go in a petrol station and do this and make people jump is unreal. I love the reactions. But anyway, so what I tend to do is if I go in a petrol station just to grab some food or a coffee or something like that, quite often I go in for a coffee, then I'll pull up at the petrol station, I'll then leave my car but then click the unlock button, so then obviously it locks the car but keeps the engine on, so I can go get a coffee. However, whenever you do this and click the lock button, it actually makes a beep, well, two, which essentially tells you that when you've locked your car, it essentially tells you you've left your engine on, but I'm pretty sure you're going to remember. But yeah, the amount of times I've been in petrol stations, bought a coffee, and obviously in a petrol station it's really like built up, so there's like a roof and stuff, so it properly echoes, and the amount of people that jump is, and to be fair, I've had one person get annoyed because he thought I was beeping it in, but yeah, that's another cool feature. I mean, you can click it again, and it'll keep doing it as long as your engine is on, so that's pretty cool. So coming back into the car, the next one is to do with this instrument cluster. Now this is a fairly new one to me. I mean, I did know it back along when I bought the car, but I've never actually tried it until a few days ago, which is pretty cool. So all you want to do is turn the ignition on, and it will then come up with all the normal lights and stuff like that. And then down in the corner on the left, there'll be a little button which allows you to reset your mileage, like whenever you fill up your car or whatever. So if you go ahead and hold that down for 15 seconds, it will then bring up different various like resets and stuff like that you can perform, but you want to keep holding it down until it comes to this section, which then you can single tap to go through them all. So for example, if you single tap, it will go all the way down and it will go through them all, and if you hold it down, it will then actually go on to what you want. So for example, a pretty cool one here, if you go to system test, hold it down, it will then say, do you want to start the system test? And then this is pretty cool, guys. If you haven't seen this before, you'll probably like it. If you click it once, it will do that. So essentially what that is it's testing all the lights that I've got on the car and all the dials to make sure everything is working. But yeah, as everyone says, it basically is like turning your car into a Christmas tree. So yeah, that one is pretty cool. Now if you go down here, you can actually unlock a load of other features. So if you go down to unlock and hold that down, now what you get to do is if you go and check your VIN number and add up the last 5 letters or numbers, sorry, of your VIN number. Now mine actually adds up to 26. So what you have to do is you then have to put the 26 down on here, which I'll do now. So we go down, we have to press it 26 times to get it to the right number, and there we go. So that is now unlocked a load of more features. So for example, if we go down here, we've got tank, range, temperature, we've got speedo / rev, we've got system voltage, acoustics, so it will actually play all your chimes in your car to make sure they all work. DCT, you got dim LED, you got all this stuff here. You can software reset and everything like that. So honestly, this is pretty cool. But yeah, it's almost like a double hidden feature. The fact that you've got to hold the button down to get into one bit and then put your VIN number all added together in to get to this. So it's pretty hard to get to be fair. Like, you wouldn't ever think they would be here. So if we go down to temperature, for example, I'm sure this will be one everyone will check out. Hold that down and go into here. You can then go down to raw data, so that is outside, so it's currently 15.3 degrees outside. The coolant temperature is 89 degrees, the oil temperature is 90 degrees, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So guys, the next one, hopefully you can see me in the mirror there, but the next one is kind of a strange one. I didn't really know about this until quite recently, but it's pretty cool. So essentially, if you were to drive away with your mirrors shut, for example, so if I put my mirrors in like that, and you end up driving off at 25 miles an hour, it actually opens them back up, which I think is pretty cool, because it means you can't drive right your mirrors down, I'm guessing, unless you're going past 25 miles an hour and then you put them in. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, for example, if we have them open now and then we drive to 25 mile an hour, as soon as it is 25 mile an hour, they will open. So, we're at 20 mile an hour.
Stone cold.
So yeah, that is another little thing that you might not have known. So we're pretty much coming to the end of all the features now in the video that I was going to kind of explain. But one thing I did think about just a minute ago is actually the connected drive app. Now what you can do, I actually found this out, I think a few months ago now, but what you can do is you can load up an app on your phone and it will connect to your car remotely if you pay their like £99 a year subscription. And what you can essentially do is flash your headlights, you can check your mileage in your car, you can update the maps, you can go on your phone inside in the morning, for example, and put a navigation and project it straight onto the car. You can control your AC as well, so you can make it nice and cold in there or nice and hot in there from your phone, literally anywhere in the world. And you can also see where it's parked and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. I haven't fully set it up myself, but I have seen it done before, and honestly it's proper cool. But I don't really want to pay £99 on that quite yet when I've got mods and stuff to be doing. But yeah, finally, this one is kind of not really a proper thing to show you, but what I want to explain to you guys is there's loads of hidden features, especially on BMW 1 Series. I know there's a few like on Audi and stuff like that, or every car to be honest, but I know that on this car there's loads you can do, and that is coding. Now the company Define Coding actually remotely connected to my car and actually did a load of coding. So for example, he made the rear lights stay on all the time, but my car's not on at the minute. He made my fog lights turn on when the car gets unlocked. He made my screen, like the full size screen. I've also had, by the previous owner, I've had the digital speedo coded in, the mirrors, so on one tap they'll go in and out, an audible beep. So for example, if I were to lock the car, if you hear the beep, there you go, so it makes an actual beep, and then when you unlock it, it does 2. There you go, so it does 2 like that. But yeah, it's just loads of little convenience things like that, that honestly, if I get another BMW, which, you know, keep watching, keep an eye on the channel, because that could be very soon. But yeah, if you do get a BMW, I definitely recommend getting like BMW'S Code or Carly or Define Coding. It's completely up to you. But yeah, there's various different ways of getting your car coded, but I 100% recommend it. It's even the small things like this. So normally, when you've got the door shut, you can make your window go down with one tap, right? So for example, you could click it down and it would keep going down. You can click it up and it keep going up. But for some reason, whenever the door's open, you can't do that out of the factory. However, Define Coding actually coded it in, so I can just one tap and it will go down. Now, I can imagine there's a lot of you going, oh yeah, mine does that. Honestly, you go, if you've got a BMW 1 Series, try it, and when you press it once, it won't keep going up. You'll have to hold it. But that's just another convenience feature that I've got set out. Hey, right, making a video on my car. Yeah. But anyway guys, that is where we're going to wrap up this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and also thank you to Mia. Wow, that is so vain. But yeah, thank you to Mia for obviously filming this video. I kind of want to implement her more in the videos. Wow, I cannot do anything. Don't dent my bonnet. But yeah, honestly, I kind of like the third person, because it means that I can just use all my hands and I can film a lot easier and much more sufficient. Sufficient, that's the word, isn't it?
Efficient.
Efficient, much more efficient. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think of having her more in the videos. Maybe I might get her in the actual video to do some mods. Would you want to do some mods at one point? Yeah, so actually get her to do the mods. We might do that in the next video. We might do that in the next video. So I've got a few little mods to come. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, rating, comment, and also subscribe, because I love to hear what you guys think about all my videos. But yeah, I shall catch you guys very soon. Well, actually, next Sunday at 4:30 UK time for a brand new video.
Stone cold.